Hey there guys, this is Sam
Justin.
from the Survival Review, and today we're going to be talking about a little something different, because I've been doing a lot of video game related stuff lately, and we haven't been doing anything related to movies, and Justin hasn't been in any of the videos recently.
Since
so,
October.
Yeah, been a while. So today we're going to be talking about the Alien series, as well as the recent release of Prometheus, which takes place in the same universe. And for those of you who don't know,
It's a prequel.
it's a
It
prequel,
is.
whatever.
I think it is.
But Ridley Scott doesn't say it's a prequel, so it's not.
He never said it wasn't, he just said it's
Alright,
not
so
directly a prequel, but it's still a prequel.
we're going to be talking about those, and I guess let's get started. So the first movie we're going to be talking about is Alien, a classic.
Yeah.
The basic gist of the plot is there are these people on a big ship called the Nostromo, and it was a mining ship, and they pick up a distress signal, so they land on this planet. They find these eggs. This thing comes into the guy's mouth and lays eggs.
Attaches itself to him.
It attaches itself. They call it a face hugger. Not in the movie, but it's just become known as that.
Yeah.
And the eggs in his stomach eventually have an alien hatch out of him, and the rest of the movie is
There's an
just
alien on board.
yeah, there's an alien on board, and they're trying to find it and kill it. Not as easy as it sounds.
Pretty simple plot, but
Simple plot, but it goes down in history
yeah, it's
as
almost like compared to like Evil Dead, and how like it's not known for the plot. It's just known for like how it's made and stuff.
exactly, and I love it. It's
awesome.
my favorite of the 4 movies.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Well, you prefer Aliens, don't you?
No.
Oh, you
Or
prefer Alien.
Yeah.
Oh, I was confused by all that earlier.
I prefer
Okay, so
Alien.
he likes Alien, I like Alien, but a lot of people do prefer Aliens, which
Another great one. We'll get on that.
we'll get on
Yeah,
that in a
later.
little bit. But Alien is just a classic movie. I've always loved it. I love the series, or
Yeah,
at
even
least
though-
the first 2 movies in the
Yeah,
series.
even though like the beginning starts out slow.
It definitely does start out
and then,
very
but then
slow.
it builds up.
It builds up into a lot of suspense, which it's famous for, the great suspense
And a lot of,
in
like
the
there's
movie.
some like jump scares in the movie that
Yeah.
really work.
Yeah, I still watch the movie. I just watched the movie yesterday for 20-something time, and some of the jump scares still get me.
They're
Even though I know
creepy.
they're coming, they just still get you, especially at the end of the movie, that one last jump scare.
Yeah.
That one always gets me.
It's like
And
surprising like how cool the special effects are.
yeah, for the time, 1979 was it?
Yeah, they still look good now.
Yeah,
Like there's nothing like big.
they
big
hold up
crazy.
today.
It makes you like just wish that they stopped doing CGI for everything.
Yeah, the
It's like-
animatronics in this movie were
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
There was one shot that I didn't like when they were in the air ducts. I didn't like how it was like this half-second shot of the alien going. I never liked that because it looked cheesy. But the rest of the in the air ducts when the captain gets killed,
I thought that was a great.
I didn't like
Because
that.
you just don't see it coming. Right? How he just turned, all of a sudden he's like there.
Yeah, but
I think it works.
I think it works. But the animatronics weren't that great in that scene.
What's the animatronics? There's a guy in a costume.
Whatever, I don't care.
You put his arms out. What's that? Okay.
I didn't like the arms out. That was part of what I didn't like. The
Yeah, I
arms
can
out. It looked like he was.
I can see what you mean.
Yeah.
But I still like that. That's the one that when I first saw the movie, I was like, oh, geez.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's a
wait
great
second.
jump scare. I just didn't like the costume that much in that scene.
Yeah,
Um,
they should do a good job though of hiding the costume.
Mhm.
Like if you look at just the full costume, it looks like terrible. You know what I mean? It's like so obvious.
But
But like when the way the lighting is, like you never see it fully, and it's
Yeah.
creepy because you don't know like what it is.
the whole movie is pretty dark most
Yeah.
of the time,
like,
except
claustrophobic.
there are a couple of rooms like in the infirmary and
Yeah,
all
stuff
that.
like
It's
that.
all white in those rooms, but the rest of the movie it's all like dripping little
At the ending
areas.
where like Sigourney Weaver's just running through the place, and all the lights
Yeah.
are flashing and
And
stuff.
there are
It's
lights
just
flashing. You've got
intense.
the alarm going off in the
Yeah.
background. It's
It's intense.
it's a
like,
really intense part, and she looks around the corner, and there it is, or she's
Yeah.
trying to save a cat for.
that was a little
Yeah.
that was a little stupid. The
Yeah.
cat wasn't necessary. But and what do you expect?
Jonesy. Anyway,
Oh.
so scale of 1 to 10. Alien.
I give it 10 out of 10.
I'm actually right there with you. 10 out of 10.
It's a perfect movie.
Yeah. So you can describe the plot of Aliens a bit better than I can, so go ahead with that.
Okay, well, Aliens takes place 57 years after the first, and how the first movie ended with Ripley just like drifting off to like hypersleep from flying away. That's how it starts, and somebody finds their ship, her ship, picks up the ship and all, and it ends up being 57 years later, and now they have colonized the planets where they found the alien in the first film.
And as you can guess, shit goes down.
Essentially, yes. Colony goes missing, or people go missing there, so they call a military group to go down and check it out. And Ripley's the only one that's had experience with these aliens, so she has to go down with them.
Except no one really believes her about the aliens.
Yeah.
They're like, you have the most experience with these aliens.
But
crazy.
yeah.
But
And
great movie.
After that, that's when the movie begins.
Yeah, that's really when you start like seeing the aliens. There's multiple aliens in this one. That's why there's an S at the end.
Yeah.
Surprising.
And it's directed by James Cameron.
Yeah, unlike the first one, Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
Still awesome.
Yeah, he's a good director. So.
My favorite James Cameron movie, actually. I know you like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Alien's good.
I prefer Aliens myself. By far, in my opinion, the second best Alien movie, and
Oh, yeah.
I think he agrees with me on that. But a lot of people like Aliens better than Alien, and I know quite.
I think I like Alien better because I'm more of the horror guy. You know?
Same here.
Because Aliens is so different.
Yeah.
Than Alien. Like Alien is
It's really a different style.
Alien is
altogether.
like slow and.
Alien, a
claustrophobic.
lot of I know a lot of people that consider Alien a slasher movie because it's got all the elements that slasher movies usually have.
Yeah.
So
But like where Alien is like a, it's
you got this.
how many stories like come to me? It's slow paced. That. It's slow paced, and like it's really claustrophobic because you're stuck in this ship.
But it's really got this suspense.
Then Aliens is just action.
Yeah, it's just like
it's awesome.
Aliens. Let's get the hell out of here.
Aliens, let's blow them up, and then it's but in that way it works. It's awesome.
Explosions.
It's not like overkill like Transformers, where it's like just stop. But in Aliens the action's really intense, and just like really awesome.
Yeah.
What's great is James Cameron's like attention to detail and stuff. Everything feels like it could have been real.
Yeah.
Like in the future, whenever it takes place.
I agree.
It could be real. Probably not. Except for they have the 80s like security cameras. That's the only thing I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like there's a scene where nukes.
Wonder why they look like they're from the 80s. Because it's from the 80s.
I'm just saying like how every technology looks like new and different. And then they have like and then they're just like, oh, everything will be okay. We'll be watching on this camera. So this 80s security camera looking at it. Well, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But my favorite character has to be Hudson. He's the best. Everybody has to like him.
Everybody likes Hudson.
He's great. He's hilarious.
Okay. So scale of 1 to 10.
10.
10?
10.
I actually don't give it a 10.
Oh.
I give it 9 or a 9.5. I wouldn't say it's a perfect movie, but I definitely love it.
Yeah, I would say it's a perfect movie, but I still like the first one a little bit better. Like,
you're a generous person.
yeah, a little too generous sometimes, but
Yeah.
I think Aliens really deserves it because it's awesome.
It's an awesome movie.
It's just awesome. Even the extended version, which is like 2.5 hours, you're still into it. You're never bored.
Yeah, you never get bored
Like,
with Alien.
It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
Aliens.
So let's move on to Alien 3.
Series going to go downhill from here.
Yeah, downhill.